So, students, again, I'm here with a new audio presentation from the chapter 3 that is called leadership. I think it is from chapter 4, leadership and its importance. Okay, so this leadership topic you have already discussed before in your previous classes, that what is leadership. So, that's why I'm going to give you a simple description about this topic of leadership, but we are going to describe why this leadership is important for any kind of organization or for management of the organization. So let's see the introduction of the leadership, that basically here written everything about the leadership. So leader means a superior who is means in a position by which he influencing the behavior of different people which is working under him, or who is means a leadership is a controller who controlling some people which are working under him in a company. So influencing behavior means what? When you join a company, definitely we join the company for the purpose of money, okay, to fulfill our own needs and wants. But a leader is the leader is a person who influencing the in this kind of behavior of any kind of individual to fulfill the needs needs and wants of the company. Okay, means when we join a company, we must think about the company first, then we need to think about our own needs. Okay, because when company will grow, with that we also grow ourselves and we can fulfill our needs and wants. So if the company will go down, definitely our needs and wants will not fulfill, because we will get less salary if companies will not means earn proper profit for this or from his sales. So that's why leadership is the person who set the goal, and according to goal he influence the behavior of any kind of person who is working under him or his, or you can say that he can change the behavior of his followers which is working in the organization. So leadership process is a dynamic process. Okay, according to situation or according to demand, he adjusts himself um, with different kind of situation. Okay, so here one sentence is written in the last third line, that good leaders are made, not born. Means good leaders are made, not born. Means if you have the willpower, if you have the courage, then you also become a good leader by means taking lots of knowledge about the leadership from your experience, from your surroundings, and by this way you become a leader, and you can lead so many people by your own. So people who is born, he is not a leader, but as a leader you must be uh, make yourself as a leader. So this is the simple introduction about the leadership. Okay, given some definition, you read yourself, but I am going to explain one first one, that leadership is the ability to awaken the desire to follow a common objective. Okay, everyone join the company for different objective, but the leadership influencing the behavior of everyone, and everyone is following the same objective for the organization when they are working. Okay, so like this C.I. Barnard and Barnard, Keys and Thomas, these also provide some definition of this topic, so you read yourself. Okay, so after that, again we are going towards our next part of this topic, that is called importance of leadership. As you know, why important leadership is important for an organization, we need to discuss about that. As we know that when management is getting things done through others efficiently and effectively, to maintain this efficiency and effectiveness in the organization, there must be a good leadership, good leaders in the organization, by which they maintain the effectiveness and efficiency in the organization to achieve the goal whatever set by the organization for their um, means company. So that's why it is called importance of leadership. We'll discuss one by one. uh, the first one is written, influencing the behavior of people. It is already discussed. Means the people which are working, they influencing the behavior of people towards the goal of the organization, towards the fulfill the goal of the organization. This is the first importance why we need leadership in the organization. Second, it's called helps employees in fulfilling uh, um, sorry second one is called helps employee in fulfilling their needs. As employees, any kind of people which is joining the organization, definitely for his own needs and wants. So when we work in our organization with our heart and soul, and company will grow, ultimately you also able to as a worker your needs and wants. So that's why employee can fulfill their needs and wants when they follow a good leader in the organization. So for that, our dedication and enthusiasm is very much important for any kind of worker which is working in the organization, and that is only done by the leadership style, good leadership style. After that, next one is here written that introducing required changes. In an organization day to day there are so many rules are introduced by the government, there are so many technologies are introduced updated and day by day. So there are so many changes are occur in an organization, so which we need to cope up. We need to cope up ourselves with the changing environment. So this is done by a good leader. When any changes occur in the organization, he easily set everyone according to the changing environment. So this is how a leadership helping to set any kind of worker according to the required changes of the organization. Okay. Next one is called solving conflict effectively. Many people whenever working, it is definite that clash should be there, conflict should be there. Okay. One kind of you can say cold war should be there. um, so that's why these all we can control by a good leadership style. And sometimes not between the employees, war also conflict also happen between the employees and employer, the senior and junior. So these also conflict resolution skills, we can say that in easy word, in a single word, that is also um, one quality of a leadership. Okay, leadership style by which he can easily solve the conflict whatever happen in the organization. Okay, so for that he first find the reason of the conflict after hearing both the parties, and after that he think on that, discuss with all everyone, and to try to give proper solution to the problem. Or if it is not wholly means if it is not wholly solved, then they try to minimize as far as per possible. Okay, as per possible he minimize the conflict between the different parties of the organization. So solving conflict also it has done by a good leader in the organization. So that in this way I can also say that leadership is important for any kind of organization. So after that, another one is called training. As subordinates are working, any changes occur, any new machine introduced when they newly join, training is compulsory, because training makes people more faster, more knowledgeable, and they are very comfortable with the any kind of work when people get trained. So this training and development, how to develop a worker, how a worker can develop himself, this all thing has done by a good leader in his own leadership style. So there are so many techniques which are helping to growth of the employees. These techniques are also apply to workers by the leaders, and a good leader influence the workers to follow this training and development in a proper way. Next, setting the clear vision. Clear vision means what? There are so many workers in the organization working. So if they are not clear about their work, or clear about their goal of the organization, so in that time they will get the some problem when they are working. So their the vision or the joining vision or their position and their working goal, that should be clear in their mind, and it all has done by a good leader in the organization, who influence every kind of followers who is following him. Okay, to perform their duties in a proper way by explaining all the duties step by step, what to do, what not to do, and what is his role. Okay, positive, negative, everything he has understood to his workers in a proper manner. So by this way he can easily set a clear vision in the mind of the followers or the subordinate of his work. So by this way it is also important for any kind of organization leadership. Next, motivation is very much important, as you know, and guides is always the leader should be a good guide. Leader should be a good guide. He should always keep touch with his workers. Okay, so a good leader always motivating and guiding his employees in a proper way, by which they are motivated towards the work, and they get the proper guidance by which they easily can get the goal of the organization, and they also fulfill their own needs and wants by the help of the leader. Next, morality is very much important. If morality is not there, no one can work proper way for any kind of organization. So every people should be moral towards any kind of organization where they work, and that should be done by a good leader. A good leader always, for example, if any worker is doing very good work, he should be appreciate his work in front of many people, or he should provide some you can say that some service, you can provide some in easy what it is said, some bonus or some award, etc., etc. Different things he can provide to his workers to building moral between them. And if any worker is recognized between many people, so by looking to that worker, other workers are also motivated. So by this we can easily get the morality in between the workers. Okay, so this is also these are the two another importance of leadership style. Okay, next after that it is said that except all this, leadership is very much important for any kind of organization. Okay, you cannot criticize the role of a leader in the organization, because a perfect leader makes the organization healthy, wealthy, and a profitable organization, by which happily and with proper commitment every worker is working in the organization. And by this way, the organization which is started to achieve a goal, the organization is able to achieve the goal in the organization due to this proper leadership style and a good leader in the organization. So with this I conclude this today's topic. Okay, so everyone, thank you so much for watching this audio presentation. I'm sending this video after many days, because these days puja vacations are going on, so today it is the end. So I am sending you this audio presentation. After that we will discuss the another topic. Next week I will come with another topic, and if college will open, then we will discuss all this in offline basis. So thank you so much for watching this audio presentation. Have a good day.